All right, welcome back to 1525 Norman Drive.
Yeah.
The second question is, do celebrities have a bigger influence over kids than their parents?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think, well, I'll say, yeah. I try to fight against it, but nah. Yeah, music is, my dad and my mom, they taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? But music is what I listen to all day. I'm a music child. I grew up listening to music. So I would say so much of my game came from music. Even if my dad said something, I might have not understood it until it was put into some music. Then I'm like, dang, Pops was telling me that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think music has a bigger influence, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the culture that you're in. I mean, fashion, the lingo, the dance moves. I mean, it's almost like the culture is your peer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You figure out like what's the new hairstyles, what's the new, and so your parents can teach you the fundamentals. But the influences that you hear and that you are affected by every day, absolutely is. What are you doing as a kid?
Yeah.
You in the streets, you at the mall, you skating, you at the movie theater. So those are the things that's gonna influence you.
Right.
But I mean, I think fundamentally, again, the parents are the ones that's gonna teach you the rights and wrongs. I'm hoping at least. But influence.
Yeah.
And I'll give you wrong. When Beyonce first was out, I wanted me some blonde hair. Everything had to be sequenced.
Her first album was like the Bible.
It was everything.
The Bible to some people, man.
Right. That's real.
Yeah.
My opinion, I think that for the most part, parents influence the things that are most important. I believe most parents, the very good ones, the good ones, you know what I'm saying? So even some of the bad ones, they influence the morals. You know what I'm saying? What the children should, what the character is built upon. You know what I'm saying? But there is a lot of influence through celebrities. Like I know kids now, because I work with kids a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? I got a Little League team. A lot of these kids want to be rappers, and you know what I'm saying? None of them talking about being doctors or lawyers or whatever. They want to be rappers, basketball players, football players. They don't want to be an entrepreneur, like because they don't know nothing about it. So I would say, the celebrities do influence the kids a lot, more than we know, and that's why it really starts with the parents, because even sometimes parents worship celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to it, we do a lot of that.
I'm gonna run off what you said, because that's basically my point. I think parents influence their kids more. They have a bigger influence on their kids. The problem is the celebrities influence the parents. So then they teach the kids the wrong morals. You see what I'm saying? Same thing Cam was stating. So I just feel like if the parents influence them, because whatever your parents teach you, it's still you.
Hold on.
No matter if you go.
Give me 1 second though. You cannot say that the parents was influenced, but it was still by what? The music. So music is more influential. If the music,
we ain't talking about music. We talking about celebrities. But let me state my point. The celebrities didn't influence. I say this because my daughter loves to dance. She loved to sing. She loved all the hip stuff. But at the end of the day, I instilled in them, what do you want to be? 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 What do you want to do? I want to be a doctor at 7. That's wrong with that. You're a doctor. I call her Dr. Patterson now. So she still danced. She still listened to the music. But when she came home, when she went home, her mama said, that's the best time I had with my dad. We talked about me being a doctor. We talked about this. We talked about that. Not the dancing. Not we went to the fair. Not we went. So we influence them more. But if we let the music raise them, or let the celebrities raise them like most parents do, we don't raise our kids. We let the outside raise our kids, and we just punish them. So with that being said, I feel like the parents have a bigger influence on their kids.
Well, I mean, I partially agree with almost everybody. I mean, I think that more than anything, you know, I would agree that the parent influences the decision making. And I think the celebrities have a big influence because that's where they start to become attracted to what they want to do or how they want their life to be. So I think they see a lifestyle or an ideology of like how they want to live from celebrities. But I think the parental influence comes in where it's, okay, so how are you going to get there? Whether it's I'm paying for you to go to art school because you want to be an actor, or I'm paying for you to learn how to professionally ice skate so you can join the Olympics. I mean, whoever it is that they idolize, I think that the parents influence how they get to that point or how they're going to mimic that person, because no matter what you say, your child is going to find a way to follow and start to mimic those things that influence them the most, whether it's a haircut to, you know, the type of music they listen to, the culture they're into. All of that comes from whatever celebrity or parental influence they see the most. So I think it's a little bit of both, but I would definitely say the parent influences them the greatest because they're the ones that help them to get to the point of actually acting out what it is that influences them the most.
Right, and I think the parents today are kind of a little handicapped because when we was growing up, we didn't have like as much access to the internet as kids do today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't using the computer like they using the phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they can find this music. But at the same time, when we was growing up, like me personally, my mama wouldn't let me touch the radio when I was in the car. So wasn't no Tupac playing in the car. It was Earth, Wind, and Fire, Marvin Gaye, Al Green. You know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? So it's different today because kids is listening in the car when they riding around. They listen to Lil Baby, Lucci, Future. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's the parents and the celebrities that influence them kids. Because the parents control what the kids are listening to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't allowed to listen. I had to sneak and listen to Tupac and DMX and whatever until I got to high school. I couldn't, in middle school, elementary, I couldn't listen to whoever was hot.
And I'll be damned if you get in the car and put on your headphones.
Yeah. No.
What?
You tripping. You getting beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You put on your headphones. They get in the car nowadays and put on their headphones.
And be listening to
No,
whatever.
we listen to motivational speaking today, baby. Take them headphones off.
Yeah, take them
Learn how to be a leader.
So if you had to choose, which one would you say is the absolute biggest, in your opinion, the biggest influence? The parents or celebrities?
Parents. I always got to go with the parents.
Parents.
Celebrities.
Parents.
Parents.
Always. So anyway.